Hello, welcome to the Galaxy Show. I am your host, Jacob, and this is Elaine Goodman.
Hi, how are you, Jason?
Yeah, pretty good, thanks. Nice to have you on my show today.
For having me on.
That's okay. Okay. How did you get started in your business with your show that you do?
So when you say business, hang on, look my headphones in. So
Yep.
when you say business, it's not really a business, it's kind of a hobby that I want to turn into a career one day. So
Okay.
it's a hobby. I don't earn any money out of it at the moment. It's just fun. Um, can you hear me?
Yep.
Yep, that's cool. All right. Yeah. So it's just a hobby that I do for fun, and I got into it when I was in school in country Victoria almost 10 years ago, and I joined this podcasting group in the town through one of the learning and education networks. It was like a small business there to help people find employment and things like that. So they started this podcasting business, and I joined it and somehow decided I wanted to interview people, and it just started from there and just kept getting more and more ideas, more and more interviews. When I left school after year 12 and moved back to Melbourne, I started my own website. My cousin made it for me, and I just started getting more and more interviews, getting into community radio. I studied radio for a year and a half, and then this is where I am, building up an online following.
Sounds fun. Okay. Okay, with the actors you've interviewed before, which actor has been the most interesting to interview?
When you say do you mean interesting or most entertaining?
Most entertaining.
Most entertaining goes to Nancy Cartwright, obviously the voice of Bart Simpson. She was a blast.
Okay.
Yeah, no, she did all the voices. She had a cool story. I asked her about Chucky Finster from Rugrats, and obviously, I'm guessing not a lot of people ask her about that because she has such a rich history in The Simpsons. So I think she appreciated that I kind of went off The Simpsons a little bit and did a bit of research and found some other things that she did.
Okay.
So that's definitely my favorite.
I'll be okay, there's this guy who I do my show with called Daniel. I'll just invite him to this group call. Give me a sec. Because I think he wants to ask you some questions as
Oh,
well.
hello.
That's if he answers. um Hi Daniel.
Hello.
This is Alain Goodman. He
Hi.
does his show,
Hi.
the Alain Goodman show.
Yeah.
So
Hi, how's it going?
so Daniel, do you want to ask him some questions?
What's your show about? It's basically just a kind of a variety show, so I get a lot of guests in it. It's more of like a
That's cool.
It's more of like a talk show. So the first half, I alternate between like regular guests that I have on. I have a couple of comedians. I have a mate who's a really passionate movie reviewer, and then I have my old TAFE teacher who's great with like current events and things like that. And then in the second, I alternate between them every show. And then in the second hour, I usually play one of my interviews. I'll get a live interview into the studio, which is fun. It just shakes it up a little bit. It's a bit more entertainment, but I try to play as little music as I want as possible because music's not really my thing. I'm more into current events, interviewing people, and learning different things from different people.
Oh, that's cool.
Where are you from, Daniel?
I'm in Canada.
In Canada. Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
That's very far away.
Yeah. Okay. What was the best? Okay, when you went to Supernova, the convention that you went to.
Yep. Last year.
Yep, last year.
Months ago, yep.
How was it interviewing the awesome Red Ranger, Austin St. John?
So I interviewed him. He came out early in November, so about the 6th or 7th of November, and I interviewed him the night before he got on the plane. It was the last minute interview trying to find the right contact to get to him. And I interviewed him over the phone just before he came out to Australia, and he was so cool. He was happy to talk for over an hour, answer some fan questions, go back, like, reminisce about the lifestyle that he had as a Power Ranger. And I even brought up the word, like, a rock star, and that he agreed with that they kind of got a rock star a rockstar audience, a rockstar appreciation when they did the Universal Studios show, and it was really good to hear his stories and hear his side of things. And he's a really cool guy.
Daniel, do you have another question if you want to ask?
Did you ask Austin St. John if he ever has plans to come back to Power Rangers?
It might have been in the fan, because I had a heap of fan questions as well. It possibly would have been. I think he said he was open to it, but it all depends on how much money is involved, because he lived out of his car straight after Power Rangers for a little while and just couch surfed. So as long as there's a good amount of money involved, he'll do it. It doesn't have to be millions and millions of dollars, but he wants to get paid more than nothing, obviously.
Oh, cool. You know, just last time we saw him, he was the Zeo Gold Ranger. He was looking at Rita and Zordon, but they were human.
Yeah, no, he's a really cool guy. I think he really appreciates the fandom, and it's good that he's back.
He actually does, because when I went to Supernova last year in November, when I met him, it was actually fun to talk to him, because I told him about what I have, autism, and he actually said later, like, to follow his Facebook page and YouTube channel, and because he's doing like something on autism this year.
Yeah, is that the movie role he's growing his hair for?
I'm not quite sure.
No one knows yet.
Yeah, it's a big mystery what he's gonna do, but it seems pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay. With the show that you do, do you want to talk about your Facebook page to the viewers?
Yeah, so my Facebook page is facebook.com/GoGoodmanLive, facebook.com/GoGoodmanLive, and I post all my interviews on there. I have giveaways, I get signed things from Power Ranger actors, and I'm trying to expand outside Power Rangers as well, to get some more signed posters, signed memorabilia, and different things like that. And I love interviewing all different kinds of people, in-depth interviews to show that they are all real people and they all have a cool story. GoGoodman.com.au is where all my interviews are at the moment, and if you get on my Facebook page, you'll find out when my radio show is on and how you can listen to it. It's every second Sunday down here in Melbourne.
I gotta say, I love the YouTube channel of yours. When you did the Will Smith song.
Oh, that was a while ago. Wow. Yeah, they're still going. I'm trying to figure out different ways to promote them again as well. The dream interview is Will Smith, as I assume you have your dream interview as well, Jacob?
Yeah.
Who would be your dream interview?
Probably David Tennant from Doctor Who. Yeah.
Is he coming out to Melbourne this year? Or is he coming to Australia?
I'm not quite sure.
I've heard news that he's been trying to come, or people have been trying to get him. He'll come out here one day. You just got to jump on it.
Yeah. Have you ever met any or interviewed any Doctor Who stars yet, or no?
No, I'm thinking of it because there is a huge following, but I've actually never watched an episode of Doctor Who.
Oh,
so,
wow.
as big as the following and response would be, I'd have to do my research to find out what Doctor Who is, because I have so many friends that are into Doctor Who, and the world would be a buzz if someone interviewed all these Doctor Who actors. Maybe I should do it.
I'll give you a tip. Start with series 1 first. With the 9th Doctor, Christopher Eccleston. He's a good doctor, but he turned like the role down. He actually I'll give you a little tip here. Christopher Eccleston, the 9th Doctor, who also acted in Thor as the bad guy. Thor 2, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Thor 2. He acted as the bad guy, and basically he turned the Doctor Who role down because the Queen asked him if he would do another season, and he actually turned the role down.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jeez, he got to meet the Queen.
Yeah. But
Queen's
really sad.
Yeah, Doctor Who is a good show.
Yeah. I've got to jump into that franchise somehow. Yeah.
Actually, I could send you over series 1 if you want one.
Sorry?
I could send you over Doctor Who series 1 if you want it.
No, I don't know if I can start watching another series because there's so many seasons. It's just about jumping on that franchise and getting some interviews to try and build a bigger audience and help
Yeah.
out that audience to try and get closer to the actors as well. That's what I want to try and do.
Yep.
Yeah, but watching Doctor Who, I don't have that. There's not that much time in a year.
Yeah. Have you ever met any? Have you ever seen like the Merlin series as well? By the way.
No, I'm more into kind of more sitcom kind of shows, more funny shows or comedy dramas like Orange is the New Black is a big one I'm watching.
That is good, yeah.
There's one called Red Band Society as well, which is really good. To be honest, at the moment I'm watching Home Improvement. So I love my 90s sitcoms. I'm trying to get through all of them. At the moment I'm watching Home Improvement. I just started season 6.
Oh wow, nice.
It's so good. I love Tim Allen.
Any other questions you want to ask him, Daniel?
It's just too bad Tim Allen isn't more. Is he still doing his new show? Because I don't know.
Sorry, say that again.
Seen that show.
Is who's doing their new show?
He's been doing a new show.
Tim Allen.
Tim Allen, yeah. Last Man Standing, yeah, he's still doing that. I think it's in its 4th season, I believe. 4th or 5th season, and it's going really well. I watched that as well, but I haven't watched it for a while because I've been watching Home Improvement, but I'll get back onto that soon.
Nice.
Definitely. Yeah. As well as the Big Bang Theory and the season. Yeah.
Well, thank you, Elaine Goodman, for joining the Galaxy Show today.
Thank you.
It's been a blast having you. And Daniel, of course, it's been fun having you again. And from the Galaxy Show host, it's been Elaine Goodman as the guest. So thank you and goodbye from the Galaxy Show.